Well, hello everybody.
Hello,
and,
hello.
Today we have done a half a day work.
Yes.
And we worked from 9 till 3 today. And then we thought, as it's our weekend really, as it being Friday afternoon, sort of a standard weekend. Pips, stop scratching at the cupboards. Come on.
You're not having any more food. Come on, sit here. That's it. Yeah.
So we thought what we'd do is we'd have a little country walk. And we walked from here the 3/4 of a mile, and by then we spotted a pub, so we went in. I think 3 hours later we come out having had a couple of pints, well 4 actually, and a meal.
Yeah, we did. 4 pints of lager and a beef burger.
We had a beef burger.
Yeah.
But we had apparently Japanese beef.
Oh yes, that's right.
It's a Wagyu, W-A-G-Y-U beef burger. I'd never heard of it before.
No,
but
not, no.
Standing at the bar next to me,
Yes.
while I was ordering, was a gentleman that's staying on the campsite that we'd helped earlier.
Yeah.
Pitch his caravan. And he said, "Oh, you should have one of those.
Yes.
They're really nice." So I said, "Well, all right, I'll have two.
Yeah, we have to.
One for me, one for Wendy."
Yeah. And a little bit for Pippin because she had some.
Oh, yes, she did. Yeah. So it came with Croxton Manor cheese, which I didn't actually like that much. No. Crispy, streaky bacon, which I did like a lot.
Yeah.
And Pippin did too. She had a lot of that. And some mushrooms in a bun with, I think they said skin on fries, but they were just like ordinary blooming fries, so I don't know what the skin on was all about. And they had a really nice barbecue dip.
Oh yes, that
to
was
go
nice.
with it.
Yes,
That was really nice. Anyway, so yeah, so the meal was really, really nice. Went to a pub called the Blue Cap. So if you can find that, go there. It's right next door to a Premier Inn, so you can stay overnight right there, or preferably stay at the caravan site we're at.
And
anyway,
walk down. It's only 3/4 of a mile, or
it is
less if you go through the fields. If
and
you've got a dog, yeah.
It's been a beautiful
We've
afternoon.
been there many times, yes.
So the thing we want to say today, really, apart from giving you a bit of an update of what we're doing, is that we're preparing. We've got the day off tomorrow, so the entire day, and we've got to prepare to drive to Travel World on Sunday. We're staying overnight Sunday in their compound and handing over the key to Chloe tomorrow, on Monday, first thing. We've got to come back to work for a meeting, a management meeting. So they're lending us a car, which is really nice. So do you know what? I find Travel World both really good and really bad at the same time. Little bits and pieces that they do are like really good. Oh, it's awful. Anyway, yes. As I've said before, once we've done all the bits and pieces and we've freed ourselves from the to and fro with them, we'll make another video and tell the entire story, because we've not said what we really want to say about them, for fear of, well, them seeing it and spoiling any deals that we might be able to do. Anyway, currently, you know, we're planning to go on Sunday this week, day after tomorrow, hand Nikita Chloe over on to get all fixed up. So there's a few little jobs to do, like we're not sure about the leisure batteries. They only ever read 52% capacity, even though we're plugged into electric. They should be 100% by now, or close. There's There's one of the skylight where the skylight in the bedroom doesn't wind up, so it's broken. That needs to be repaired. There's a strut that's loose and off on the side cabinet that stores the leisure batteries, so that needs to be repaired. Oh, the water pump makes a juddering noise all of the time. So, and I've been told that that might be an airlock in it, and that's probably an easy fix. To just needs clearing down and refilling properly and adjusting.
And the step doesn't come down.
Oh, and the step,
when you want to come out,
I think I mentioned this the other day.
Yeah.
I was doing the outside tour. If you haven't watched the outside tour, go back about two or three videos, and there's an outside tour. But the step deployed once, and has gone back in. But I noticed the other day that it like, well, it deploys. You can get the step down, but when you press the button for it to go back up, the motor whirs like it's winding back up, but the step doesn't move at all. You can push it back up, but it doesn't stay. So it's obviously disconnected somehow. The motor seems to work, so all the electrics are working and all that. So it just needs sort of reattaching, I think. So probably an easy fix.
It's only minor issues. It's nothing like we had with Jasmine.
These are
it's not like
tiny things. These are like, oh, who cares?
And I'm confident that everything could be fixed when we leave on Tuesday with her.
Yeah. And to be honest, if the leisure batteries are shot, they're probably 18 months old. They might be used a lot and depleted and refilled and so on. If we have to buy another couple of leisure batteries, then so we do.
Yeah.
That's just the cost of motorhoming.
Yeah.
You have to replace stuff as you go on. The thing above the bed, the skylight above the bed, I definitely want that fixed because that's a big thing. I think to get that fixed, probably 500. So I definitely want the skylight above the bed fixed because that's quite an expensive thing.
It is, yes. And it's a nuisance. You can't open it.
Well, you can open it. You can wind it and then push it up and it will stay up. And then you can wind it down and it sort of doesn't come down, but you need to sort of joggle it for it to come down. And then it's like, is it closed? Is it not? I don't know. Anyway, so that definite fix there. The water pump, definite fix. Definitely want that fixed. But there's nothing else really. No, there is nothing else that I can think of. There's a little split in the fairing over the driver's side rear tag axle. It's a tiny split. I don't know. I'll mention it, but I don't hold out any hope for them to fix that.
But do you know, we've never driven her, so we might find something. We've got to drive her 70 miles down to to the dealership. So we'll learn a lot more. Then we don't know about the lights. We don't know anything like that. Or the camera, does it work? Reversing camera.
No, the reversing camera works.
Oh, it does. Yeah,
I've used that already. Because when I parked it in here, I had to.
Oh yes, you did.
View the reversing camera. And one of the, that's a sort of difference. It has a reversing camera, but not a rear view camera. So on Jasmine, there was a rear view camera and a reversing camera. The reversing camera points down at the back. The rear view camera points straight back. I don't think I'm going to miss that because one of the things that I found was when we were driving along and a reasonably modern car came up behind us, I would look in the rear view mirror, the camera display, and what I could see was the headlights flashing, like, really, really flashing. And very often I thought, oh, that's the police, because they have flashing headlights. But no, it's the LED lights strobing out of sync with the camera sort of capture megahertz. So if you imagine that, I'm sure you can, but so it always looked like a police car. So I'd have to sort of pull over and look in the side mirror to see if it really was. And as soon as I caught sight of their headlights in the side mirror, and I'd see they weren't flashing, then it'd be all right.
But the thing is, I think when you get a motorhome and you name them like we did Jasmine, we were so fond of her, and I feel sad like we've let her down, and she's going. They become more than a motorhome, and I feel a bit of a sadness because we did love her so. It was so sad.
We sort of miss her, but
I do miss her, and I feel sad that she's had to go because she couldn't be right. But we loved her, but she just couldn't get right. So
there you are.
Anyway,
but I think we've ended up with a decent.
We got to move on to Nikita Chloe.
I was gonna say compromise, but I think this is like a real big step up in what we've got. You know, we've had some comments, and thank you for all your comments.
Yes, yeah.
We've had some comments.
Yeah.
Of saying, you know, what the hell have you done? You know, you bought a new motorhome and you've gone back to a 16 plate.
Yeah, I know.
I know. What's going on? And it's like, well, actually, you know, this motorhome new would have been somewhere £25,000 to £30,000 more than we paid for Jasmine. So this would have been up 95 to 100 grand. With all the bits and pieces, because of all the things. It's got leather upholstery extra, it's got the media pack, which includes a TV, and it's got the satellite dish. It's much bigger, so it would have been naturally more expensive anyway. When you think Jasmine Meyer base price was just over 60, and this base price is 83. So there's 23,000 difference from new at base level. When you start to add in all the bits, like it's got an external shower point that we didn't have fitted because we'd reached the end of our tether on the budget. So I think we've got a pretty good deal. I really do. And if you've watched the tour videos, you'll see how much more space we have. Pretty good.
Anyway, we'll be able to give you more information about it because as I said, once we've driven her and travelled in her, we'll know more what it's like.
One of the things we are going to do is we're going to video the fiasco that will ensue as we try and get Nikita Chloe out of this little tiny parking space.
Yeah, I know.
It's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
That's going to be Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And it might take us all Sunday morning to get it out. This is nearly 9 metres long.
Yeah, I know.
And I think I've got 6 foot behind me. So I've got 2 metres behind me before I hit something. This is 8.7 metres long. And I've got grass I'm not allowed to drive on. Well, 10 or 12 inches over that way. And I've got the awning.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But maybe 2 foot over that way. So I haven't got much room to manoeuvre. I think I'm going to be going backwards and forwards and getting it around. So try and not hit anything. Lord knows how I got it in it. I don't know. Anyway,
we'll do it. We'll do it.
We will.
We'll do it, and we'll video it. Yes.
We went out anyway. We went out for the meal. We thought we might like to have some pudding. We didn't, but we did walk to the shop, and we bought a few little bits of chocolate.
Yeah, we did.
Aero, minty. I don't know if you remember this. Crunch.
The Nestle, isn't it?
Really nice. I remember those from old.
Yeah.
Dairy milk caramel. Dairy milk fruit and nut, and Galaxy caramel. £1 for each bar. We spent £5 on chocolate, and we're going to have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, and munch away at a few bits of chocolate. Will we eat it all?
No. No.
Wendy says no. She might mean I don't want to, but I'm going to. Anyway, I think that'll be it for now. Yeah. With that last camera kick, we'll see you later.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.